What does the fall of the Berlin Wall represent for these 20-year-olds from Berlin? What memories of the wall remain? Trace investigates. At the moment the wall fell, Berlin was a reunited city, a kind of refounded fraternity. A man, 55 years of age, approached us and asked us alongside his wife if he could invite us. We said okay, and we formed a friendship. At one point, he gathered that my father lived in West Germany, and he said, "Do you want to call him?" Well, yes, I replied. He understood through the conversation that my father couldn't come because all of the borders were blocked. So he took the telephone and said, "Listen, here's what's going to happen. I will pay for 2 flights, and your son will come and see you." He did pay, and for the first time in my life, I got to go to Hannover. So 20 years down the line, things have changed. It's a real ghetto here. Everyone knows everyone. I know all the people here because I worked quite a bit in the internet cafe, and the people there are really nice. In Berlin, we're getting along fine in this neighborhood. There's no obvious reason to leave it. For example, I have no reason to go to Neukölln or Kreuzberg. And for this reason, there are places here that have plenty of different people, with their different ethnic, religious or social backgrounds. Here we're really in the ghetto of social care. I also need to ask the social care if I'm allowed filming. And as far as I'm concerned, the majority of people living here get benefits. Yep, it's the ghetto. Berlin is turning more and more chic, hence where the outskirts are coming from. So the further in we go, the more expensive it gets. Really expensive. No, I'm not embarrassed. Who's embarrassed here? Only the ones who hide. But life is getting harder and harder. A wall has fallen, others are being built, and no one seems to batter an eyelid. The fall of the wall. Let me remember. I was only 5 years old. To be honest, the story itself doesn't interest me, even if it is horrible. The people I know aren't interested in that. The fall of the wall. What's that supposed to mean? 2 worlds that were once apart are now together. I remember my mum lost it. She dragged me out of bed in the middle of the night and was like, "Danny, the wall has fallen, the wall has fallen." That's how I know it happened. That's the only memory I have. Actually, here you don't find a real patriotic nation. There are experiences like the Football World Cup with these patriotic feelings, which can spread and be expressed, but that's it. Not only is the 3rd of October the day of national unity, but the 9th of November is the day the wall fell. Both provoke a feeling of respect. I walk down the street being careful and with respect. Nowadays, you just walk down the street with respect.